What is it like to be back after being out for so long?
It's incredible being back. It was a long process. I was really diligent with getting all the physical therapy and everything I needed, but I'm back, healthy, ready to go. So it's just a blessing to be back out here.
Can you kind of take us through what happened with your wrist?
Just got in an incident, scooter accident, got hit by a car in the off season. Had a couple surgeries, but yeah, it's better now, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, you had to have the second surgery. Was that planned, or was that like a setback?
It was a setback. It wasn't planned originally, but at the end of the day, it's healthy now, so that's all that really matters. It was, kind of hard for however months it was, 6 months, but it's good now. So.
Well, what was it like in the spring, just kind of being out there in the yellow jersey every day watching?
It was definitely hard. I hadn't been in that position before. I mean, I had a little bit last year with my ankle and everything, but it was just tough because, with the new coaching staff coming in, I really wanted to kind of make an impact early and kind of fit in that role of a leader. But I just was out there every day, just trying to get better, trying to get mental reps is what I really worked on during that time. So, now that I'm back here, it's just great.
When you had the wrist injury, was it kind of doubly hard because you had been injured a lot last season, and then you're like, man, now I got to deal with this?
Definitely, but I mean, I think I built up a lot of mental fortitude just from going through that last year. So it really was nothing. I kind of just brushed it off. It happened. So what? Now what? So.
We've seen you out there with the cast. Is that just more protective than anything else?
Yeah, it's just protective.
How did you assimilate to the 3-4 defense when you couldn't play in it in spring? Like, what on the mental side, what did you do to kind of get ready for the 3-4?
I mean, luckily I played 3-4 in high school quite a bit, so really it wasn't too much of a transition. In terms of like the new playbook and everything, just being in meetings, watching, getting mental reps on the sideline, mental reps during meetings, everything like that, asking questions, just really just being diligent so that I knew when I came back I wouldn't be behind because I didn't really have that jeopardy. So.
What was it like the first day going live with it, though, with this team at the college level in that 3-4 spot?
It was fun. It was fun. Definitely a little bit of a learning gap, so I just had to adjust to it, but I think I adjusted pretty quickly and able to just kind of fly around now, so it's good.
Everybody's talked about the attacking mindset of this defense. How do you think that kind of fits the way you like to play?
I mean, I love to play fast. I love to play fast, high motor, high energy, flying around the field, and I think that's how you make plays as a defense. So if you can get everybody to have that mindset, I think it could be really good.
How do you think this 3-4 defense suits KLS on the other side with both you guys on the field at the same time?
I think KLS is great. He's great in coverage. I mean, you guys saw that last year when he played some middle backer. Also a great pass rusher. So I think for him and I both, it's really a good fit for our body type and just the way we play. So I love having KLS on the other side with me.
Was there anybody who was really helpful for you last year when you had to be out to kind of help pick up your spirits? That was like maybe Rick Wade. I know you're close with him. Anybody?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously have my close friends, but the whole team in general just really positive. Always asking me how I'm doing. Always asking me when I'm back. Just really good positive reinforcement from everybody on the team, really. So I think we have a great kind of sense of camaraderie over here, and that definitely helped me a lot through the process.
In the games you were able to play, what do you think was the main things you learned that will help you this year?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know the game speed. I know the tempo. I know kind of what's necessary to perform at your highest level throughout the game. Coming in, Coach Az really has an emphasis on just high intensity throughout training, so that the game isn't harder than training. Because at that point you're just going to be winded, going to be tired. So I mean, taking that mentality into the games, and then just having experience from last year, some playing time was really helpful. Just coming forward because really nothing I haven't seen at this point. So.
How does the excitement for week one, your first game, compare to being a true freshman? Like, what are your emotions right now going into the first week?
It's definitely a different feeling. Last year, obviously, you never played before. It's just kind of like you're antsy. But this year, I'm just ready. I've been out for however long, been waiting to get back. So skin's crawling out of my skin, just ready to jump out there and make plays. So.
Would you say this is the most hungry you've ever been to play football in your career?
Most definitely, because I've never had an injury where I had to sit out and watch other people play. So I've just been waiting my time, and now that it's here, I'm definitely gonna ball out. So.
How's the linebacking group adjusting to Josh going down?
It was definitely hard, just because that's our brother. But it really is kind of a next man up mentality. Because at this point, with our brother out for the season, can't do anything to get him back. So next man has to step up, and we have to have complete faith in him that he's going to be able to get the job done. So we have a really good linebacking core. I think we're deep, and I think everybody's smart guys. Everybody's really talented. So I think we'll adjust, but I don't think there'll be any deficit necessarily. I think our guys are going to step up to the game.